Hello guys, and you're here for another instalment from Force 15. So this is a tropical weather update number 4 on the 5th of August 2015. So currently in the tropics, we'll start off with the eastern central Pacific. Currently in the central Pacific, Tropical Storm Guillermo still active, winds of 60 miles an hour, air pressure 999 millibars. Currently moving west-northwest at 9 miles an hour. And the storm is expected to continue on weakening, though not expected to become a depression until Friday, before turning post-tropical just north of Hawaii. Tropical storm watches are in effect for most of Hawaii. Should pass just north as a very weak tropical storm actually, weakening to a depression just north of, I think it's Oahu, and then moving on and harmlessly dissipating by Sunday. And then also remnants of Tropical Depression 8E are still going, about to cross the international date line, though unlikely for redevelopment over the next couple of days, though that could change when it enters the Western Pacific Ocean and could redevelop as quite a significant storm. And also disturbance 1, I think it's Invest 92E, is now at a high chance of development through the next 48 hours, 70% next 48 hours, 80% in the next 5 days. Likely that will become a tropical depression, possibly during the next day or so. Sorry, there's a spider there. Scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what it was. I was like, what the hell? And also in the Atlantic, there was an Invest active off the Carolinas, although that has now dissipated or been declassified from an Invest. Though it's going to deliver quite some windy and wet rain to the most of the northern eastern parts of the United States, affecting Nova Scotia and possibly as well as Newfoundland too, and could deliver some heavy rain and possibly bring a little bit of flooding as well, though we'll keep you guys posted on that. And also Pseudolaw, I think, is now weakening from its peak at 180 miles an hour. I'm just looking now. And Pseudolaw has now been named by Pegasa, has now entered their area of responsibility after crossing 135 east. Pseudolaw has weakened quite significantly, now only a Category 3, still a major typhoon on the Saffir-Simpson scale, but now down to 120 miles an hour, although the storm is expected to weaken to 90 knots before re-intensification, and possibly making landfall in Taiwan as quite a major storm as well. So we'll keep you guys posted on that, possibly making landfall in Taiwan as a Category 4, maybe even a Category 3 storm. So a major landfall is still on the cards for Taiwan. Also, Tropical Depression 14W, I believe, has now dissipated. I think the JTWC have issued their last warning on the system. Yeah, the JTWC have made its last advisory yesterday, though it's still, I think the JMA still have it labelled just because it is a threat to the Japanese islands and mainland Japan. Though we'll keep you guys posted on that as well, and another tropical weather update should come tomorrow morning at around about 10-11 o'clock. I think the North Indian is quiet at the moment, though recently we've had cyclonic storm Komen, which dissipated on the 2nd of August. I don't think we're expecting another storm for the next few days. Next few weeks actually, in the North Indian. We normally see the height of activity around October time, as we saw last year with Hudhud and Nilofar. But we'll keep you guys posted. Next storm to be used in the North Indian Ocean is Chapala. Next storm in the Atlantic is Danny. Next East Pacific storm, if Invest 92E becomes a storm, will be named Hilda. Next Central Pacific storm will be called Kilo. And also the next, I think the next, and that's it actually. Going to Pacific typhoons. Next names to be used are Malawi, I think it's Malawi or Malawi for international, and the next Philippine name is Ineng. So if you guys have any questions, just send them in on my Facebook page, Force15, or you can find me on Twitter. I think it's at Force15. Also, send me an email, michaelscott2010@live.co.uk. Sorry, michaelscott2010@live.co.uk. Or you can find me on Skype. Just search michael.scott381 for Tropical Weather Chatter. And if you watch Force 13, we do also have a Force 13 chat room, which you can ask to be invited to as well. Anyway, that's all from me now. Thank you guys for watching. This is Force 15 signing off.